Welcome back to a corporate sponsor highlight series. I am Nasreen Ali, your host today and president of the Jacksonville Real Estate Investors Association. Today we are coming to you from Jekyll Brewing, a craft brewery with patio deck views of Jacksonville Beach. My guests today are Ray and Orianna Nunez of PadSplit. They are both senior national account executives and they are here to tell us more about their business. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. This is so exciting.
Yes, exciting to have you here. So tell us about PadSplit and what PadSplit does and how you are involved with the community.
Absolutely. So PadSplit is the largest co-living marketplace. And essentially we were created to provide affordable housing for individuals that are not able to afford renting or buying in the cities that they live in. For example, Jacksonville, right? So we're helping investors maximize their properties, their portfolios to create additional bedrooms. And that's how we're providing a solution for the workforce that are being priced out of the marketplace through high interest rates, through low wages. And this is what we're doing for both investors and people that are not able to afford to rent or buy.
Understood. So how did this all start? How did you get involved in PadSplit?
Oh wow, I think it goes back to 2021. I was coming off of having a wholesale operation. We took a year off and we're like, hey, let's get into technology company somehow. And so she went into working for a hedge fund and I went into working for a prop tech company called PadSplit, where we didn't have a presence in the state of Florida. And so I liked the freedom of the role. I liked that it included investment real estate. It was my language.
Right.
And from there on, I represented Jacksonville, Tampa, and Orlando. So we've expanded to more than 15 cities in the state of Florida.
Wow, incredible.
That's
and
awesome.
when did you get networked with JaxReia?
I'm going to say Ray started in JaxReia in about 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came into the market and they're like, hey, we don't have a presence here. They kind of know us. We're talking to the JaxReia. We don't have any vendors. Go ahead and build that market out.
Right.
And so we showed up as a part of a panel where it was short-term rental, long-term rental, and a mix of different other exit strategies. We had Adam come in and talk on that panel, and from that moment on, we were full force in JaxReia. It was 2021, and from there, we've expanded greatly. We've built great relationships, and I'm sure we'll expand on it in a second.
I know that meeting just gave us the understanding of the community that was being built here.
Amazing.
In Jacksonville,
Right.
and specifically to the JaxReia.
Right.
So much willingness for people to share, so much opportunity for you to grow and network in a very positive and healthy way.
Right.
That it just draws us completely, and we were like, we need to be a part of this community.
Amazing. To that point, what kind of relationships did you cultivate within the JaxReia community?
Wow, it's so extensive. From private lenders that we've utilized for our purchasing of our properties.
Yep.
From there, we met individuals like Mike Rangine, Jeff Weller, Glenn Friedman, and all those individuals have connected us with other individuals, right? We have met Maria, we've met Mike, we've met you. So many amazing individuals. We did lending, property management, construction, furniture building, like you name it. We've established every connection that we needed for us to grow our portfolio and for us to help our clients to also expand their own portfolios as well.
That's wonderful.
From going to the JaxReia, personally, we've been able to get lending. We've been able to learn the market a lot more. I was able to get us to where we're now 5 houses in Jacksonville and 35 doors out here.
Wow. And that's personally, your personal investment.
Yep. And that was from education, the connections that we made through JaxReia.
That's
and
right.
then professionally, we're able, like Orianna mentioned, a lot of anchor hosts that were able to onboard a lot of properties at once and build out this market to where now in the state of Florida, and actually in the company, it's the second best market in the company. And then it is the fastest
growing. Well, Florida per se is the fastest growing state for us.
Okay.
But Jacksonville has been also the fastest growing market within PadSplit.
Right.
Most diversified with investors, most amount of inventory and rooms, and then also the support system that we have. And again, it all started with going to the JaxReia.
Wow. So you were new to Jacksonville.
Yeah, brand new.
You showed up in the same year that you started PadSplit at JaxReia.
Mm-hmm.
At what point, or how long did it take you to feel that you could trust the people you met at JaxReia?
That's a good question. I think the connection was pretty instant.
Okay.
What I personally liked about JaxReia was seeing how the people that were actually talking were actually doing business. Because we do encounter a lot of fake gurus.
Yes.
A lot of people talking that don't actually do the walk, right?
Right.
Talk it, but don't walk it. We actually saw the complete opposite. Real people, normal people, right?
Right.
That are actually doing business and closing and having their own portfolios. So that gave us enough trust to know that those connections would be honest, truthful, and it didn't force us, but it inspired us to take all the action that we needed.
Right.
Because we were like, if these guys are doing it, we need to do it too.
That's great. Was there something about the values or the culture at JaxReia that aligned with your values that you felt you connected with?
Yeah, community is very important out here. And it's something that we notice as sponsors and even personally, where it's, hey, the willingness to share information and to now, hey, can you talk in our group? Can you go ahead and we have another, subgroup that you can go to? And, oh, well, we have a class on a Thursday or something. Can you go talk in this class? And so there's a willingness to build community and not feel like you have to shelter information and hide information from people.
Right.
It is a very collaborative group of people that are very happy to share good information with other investors.
Given mindset in this community is very noticeable. There's no scarcity mindset whatsoever. Like they get, but they know that they're going to get it back, either through deals, either through other partnerships.
Sure.
But they will get it back.
Right. Okay, great. I would love if you would share with us maybe a challenge that's real estate related that you experienced where maybe you leaned on the REIA through a contact or some knowledge.
So lending and PadSplit, it's a new thing. There's not that many options out
That's
there.
right.
It's
Right.
ways to work around what exists. So you use hard money to go buy the property, you do a cash out refi and go into a long-term loan. Well, someone that's a part of the JaxReia came up with a product, and I'm talking about Jeff Weller, where he and his company, Coast to Coast Mortgage, name dropping over here, where they have a PadSplit loan now.
Right.
And so that PadSplit loan now allows you to be able to buy a property that's 6, 7, 8 bedrooms, and they have a board of appraisers that are able to look at that as a income producing property, but still a single family home. And it's something that I believe he was the first person to actually do it in the company. And obviously we reciprocated the love that he gave into his product by sending him business and funnel it through his
Right. Wonderful.
Fully reciprocated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff was a host on our series, so
No
That's
wonder. No wonder.
He'll appreciate the name dropping.
Good friend.
What advice would you give to someone who's wanting to do some kind of real estate investing and is on the fence, doesn't really know where to start?
Connecting with your local REIA. It sounds redundant and we hear it all the time. But those relationships that you build, to my original point, you're seeing these people do it. Partner up with them, follow them, shadow them. It costs
Right.
you nothing. If
Right.
you are not financially ready to make that investment, show them that you have skin in the game by putting sweat equity.
Right.
They will see that and they will show you the ropes.
Sure.
But go with someone locally. You're gonna know your community better, and that's gonna help you also grow your business.
Right.
So I would really highly suggest that you show up to your local REIA, especially Jacksonville REIA. Very well put together. There's a lot of resources. Either you're going to pay for a course or you're going to learn from experience. And so the fastest way to learn is from someone's success. You hear it quite often. You don't want to be near people your same level. You want to be people who are excelling. And at
Right.
the JaxReia, there's a bunch of people that are excelling, whether, again, short-term rental, long-term rental, PadSplit, or fix and flips.
Right.
So highly suggest doing that. It worked well for us out here. And as a person that got into investment real estate by joining a wholesaling company, I'd say it's probably a heck of a lot easier to go ahead and just join the REIA than to drop signs at a company. So
Right. There certainly is something to be said for being around other people who are on the same path
Right.
as you.
Yep.
In this case with JaxReia, we're all real estate investors, investing and learning from each other. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your
for having us.
experience.
Thank
We're
you
so
so
happy to
much.
have you. There you have it. If you would like to learn more about investing in real estate, please be sure to reach out to us at JaxReia.com.